One day, a father and his 15-year-old son were riding a scooter on the road. As they passed by, the father noticed a group of young men standing on the roadside, eagerly searching for something. Curious, he stopped the scooter and asked them, "What are you looking for so?" Desperately, one of the young men, with excitement in his eyes, replied, "Can't you see there's a golden fruit? Here we are, trying to get it." Hearing this, the father's imagination started running. Wild, his eyes sparkled at the thought of his son possessing that golden fruit. He believed that if his son could get it, not only his son's life, but also his own, would be filled with wealth and happiness. Without a second thought, he forcefully pushed his son toward the pit where the young men were searching and commanded, "Go get that golden fruit." At any cost, the boy, startled and confused, looked at his father and said, "But father, I don't need that golden fruit. I have my dreams and my own goals. My happiness lies elsewhere." But the father refused to listen. His mind was fixed on the golden fruit. He glared at his son and said, "I don't want to hear anything I am telling you to get it so. Just do as I say." Seeing no way out, the son sighed and obeyed his father. He climbed down into the pit and began searching for the golden fruit with all his strength. He pushed through the mud, reaching out desperately, hoping to grab hold of it. However, as he moved forward, he began sinking deeper and deeper. He soon realized that this was not just mud, it was quicksand. Panic set in. He screamed for his father, "Father, help me. This is not just dirt, it's swallowing me." But the father, still blinded by greed, shouted back, "Stop making excuses. Others are also searching for it. If they can do it, why can't you try harder?" With the last bit of his energy, the boy tried. Once again, he reached forward, stretching his arms as far as he could, but no matter what he did, the golden fruit was always just out of reach. And then he sank completely. Silence filled the air. The father, watching helplessly, suddenly realized what he had done. His greed had taken away the most precious thing in his life, his son. He fell to his knees, crying, wailing, blaming himself. "What have I done? I was chasing gold, but I lost the real treasure, my son, my boy." Just then, a wise old sage who had been observing everything from a distance approached him. "Why are you crying, my friend?" he asked through his tears. The father pointed toward the golden fruit and told the sage everything. "I only wanted my son to have a better future. I did everything for his happiness. How can I be wrong?" The sage looked at him with deep wisdom and said, "You were so blinded by what you thought was gold that you never stopped to check if it was even real. Did you ever look closely?" The father, still sobbing, turned his eyes toward the golden fruit and gasped. The sage climbed up a nearby tree, pointed to a branch, and said, "That fruit you were chasing, it was only a shadow. The real golden fruit is up here." The father's face turned pale. He had sacrificed his son for something that was never real. The sage then spoke one last time. "If instead of pushing him into the pit, you had simply asked your son what made him happy, if you had supported his dreams instead of forcing your own, maybe today he would be alive. Maybe he would have even found the real golden fruit." Life lesson many times in our obsession to secure a better future for our children, we impose our dreams on them, ignoring their desires. We force them into careers, lifestyles, or paths they do not wish to walk, thinking we are doing what is best for them. But happiness and success cannot be forced. A golden future is not in what we see, but in what our children truly want. Instead of pushing them into the shadows of our expectations, we should guide them toward the light of their dreams.